Now I'm getting into second one, static variable or class level variable. So second type. So static variable is nothing but, for example, for your understanding, I make same example, place up making new program, the same program. For you people, I can type it again. I make the variable static. Static is a keyword. Whatever it display there in pink color, all are keywords. Okay. I make a int legs equal to 4. And I make a method void eat method. I print the message like eats boards. Okay. The method also I make here static. Now see here, I have a class dog. In that class dog, I have variable static as well as method also static. If you make a variable method static, in main method, if I need access, we can access directly by using class name. I can access each method by using class name. Same like that, I can access the value also. So legs, I can access. If I run this program, you can see that. Print the output. Eats boards 4. That means static variable and static method which can be accessed before creation of an object. That means by using class name we can access. So I'm there in the same class. So if you are in the same class, the dog is not mandatory. Just you can call eat as well as legs. By this you also can access. Get access. Why? Because I am in dog class. So if you make a main method in dog class, directly can access the method as well as variable. Or you can use class name. If you are in outside the class or anything, most of the days they can use class name. Okay. Now I access the method as well as variable. So with static method and static variable, which can be accessed by using class name. That means which can be accessed before creation of an object. At the same time, by creating object also you can access. I create object for dog. D.eat as well as I can print here D.legs. Now if I run this one, it access. So static variable and static method which can be accessed before creation of an object. That means by using class name you can access. At the same time, creation of an object also you can access. After creation of object also you can access. Okay. So this is the main point. Now I'm going to show you what is the main difference between creating an instance and static. So I'm going to show with the bank example. Consider here, I just remove this variable and now I make amount variable static. Amount variable static. So now in main method, how do you access? I can access by using object. That means I can make here bank b1 equal to new bank. I can create object for bank b2 equal to new bank. I create two objects. So now I make it first object. I can access. That means b1 dot amount. Same like the second object. I can access second object. I can access here. Same like the class level also I can access. Class level. That is bank or only amount also I can. Why? Because I'm there in the bank class. Yes, it access. Now run print. First object also 2000, second object also 2000, and class level also 2000. Now I am going to change the value in one object b1 dot amount plus equal to amount. We change the value in one object. We save the file. So I make in place of amount, I make here 5000. We change the value in one object. If I run this program, see here, to make a change in one object, the change is not only reflected in the first object, it reflected in the second object as well as class level. That's what we can call static variables a global variable. Global in the sense not only reflected the first object, reflected the second object as well as class level. Globally it get reflect. So take this example, bank. If I am a customer there in the bank, the amount if it is static. Suppose if I deposit 10 lakh in my account. So if it is static, the same 10 lakh it reflect in all account. So most of the days bank they never go for static. Some areas if you need to display some data or anything like globally in the sense, then they can go for static. Particularly if you go for deposit, they use more instance. Each customer they consider as an object. So whoever deposits the amount, it reflects in their account only, not in other account. Now you people can get a clear idea what is the difference between static and instance. Most of the areas, interview point of view, they ask the question, what is the difference between static and instance? So once you get a clear idea with the program, then you can speak confidently there in the interview point of view also. I expect you people to understand the programming language from the program. That's very important. Thank you so much.
Hi students, if you really like my video, if you enjoy the video, please subscribe and like my channel. So I need your support. Thank you.